Hello everybody, thought it was time to do an update on the garden. So I'm going to show you some little gooseberries on this tiny little tree. So you can see the gooseberries there, which is crazy because this little bush was bought from Tesco a couple of weeks ago for about £2.50, which is nuts that it's already got fruit on it. That's crazy. And then we've got a little blueberry bush here, which is very young, and we've got another one over there. And then we've got some onions that are growing. We've got an Emrys who's playing. We've got our magnolia, which has got some new flowers on it. And then down here we've got some strawberries with some buds, and then over there is plums. So these are all little plum seedlings, and I do need to sort them out, but that can be done not today. It can be done when it's a bit cooler. It's quite warm today. Forgive Emrys playing with her egg, which is quite loud, bless her. This is a rhododendron. It's just so funny. Little rhododendron with some Christmas trees. More Christmas trees. We've got this little area over here. So we've got some fruit. So we've got a grape. We've got some lilies, some cabbage, maybe a broccoli, I don't know what that is. Baby girl's egg. And then we've got some figs. We've not got any figs on this big fig tree, but that's fine. We've got plenty elsewhere. The apple blossom has all gone. So we've got well, mostly gone. And we're going to hopefully get some buds soon. Please forgive that noise in the background. They're building some new houses. They're building like 500 new houses, and so it's loud and dusty and inconvenient, but it is what it is. That's what you get when you live on a new build estate, I suppose. And then we've got some more flowers over here, some more buds. This is a hollyhock, which is humongous. It's kind of taken over the cottage garden bit a little bit, but that's fine. It's hopefully providing some shade to whatever is in there. If there's any little insects or little mice or anything, who knows, but it is what it is. We've got some lamb ears with some poppies and whatever that is. We've got another cottage garden over there. My tree that looks like it is dying, but it's not, because it does have some new growth on it, so it's just not happy. I don't know what is wrong with it, but it's coming back, so I'm just going to leave it to it. And then we've got another cottage garden. It's again dominated by some hollyhock, and this one also has a lot of blackberries in there. So these ones are thornless. So we do have some little ones in the family, so we don't want them coming up and grabbing thorns, obviously, and I don't want to do that either. So we do have primarily thornless blackberries, which is for the best. I would recommend them over wanted thorns. They're just safer and easier to harvest and stuff. Got a big rose. This is my bramble. No, it's not. Bramley, sorry. And it doesn't really have any flowers on it. It's got some buds there. We've got some over here and some up there. But it had a pretty big harvest last year, so maybe that's not why it's not having any this year. It's a shame, but oh well. And then when it comes to the nectarine, this is the most exciting, I think, for me, because we've got so many little fruitlets already, and they're getting so big, and you can just see them all over the tree. So we should get a really, really decent harvest this year, which I'm really excited for, which would just be amazing to be able to grow nectarines. And it is doing much better now that we've taken off all of the peach leaf curl. Some of the leaves growing back have got the infection, so there's not really much I can do about that, but we do need to spray it again, but we have to wait until it's not so windy because we don't want the chemicals all over our face. We've got some more fig trees, so we've got big fig here and some more over there and another one over here, so we should have a lot of figs this year, which is really, really cool. I've never actually had a fresh fig before, so I don't know what they taste like, but I'm really excited regardless. I'm just going to peel this off from here. I don't want it on there. I want it to grow up here like this. So I might try and trick it into growing around here. I'll do it later. But we've got some wisteria. We've not got any flowers, any wisteria flowers this year, which is really a shame. And then we've got this big tulip tree. And then down here we've got all of the like strawberries, we've got some hyacinths, we've got some tulips. We've just got lots of greenery in the bottom of the pots. And then the tulips are just there, looking gorgeous. This is the big pear, and again, much like with the nectarine, we are definitely getting some fruit this year, much less than last year, but that's okay because we have plenty of pear trees and we can only eat and process so much, and I'd rather not get too much. I don't want to waste anything. So yeah, this is a conference pear as well. So these are eating pears. So we will probably get through quite a lot of these, especially because, as I said, we do have some little members of the family, so they'll probably have some fruit, which will be good for them. And the cherries are coming through as well. We do have quite a lot of cherries this year, which is really cool. We just got to be mindful of these because the birds obviously love cherries and they always tend to get them before we cover them up, which is a bit of a shame. But the birds are here first, realistically, and we need to share our environment with them. So here is the quince. Last year we didn't get any fruit at all because the late frost came, and it just killed off all of the buds, which is such an unfortunate situation, but it is what it is. It's too big to kind of cover up and fleece and stuff, so we just leave it to it. So I am hoping that we get something out of this tree this year, but if not, then we don't. And then this is our more kind of fruit area. So we've got lots and lots of strawberries. We've got some cherries growing, which again is really exciting. This one's still got blossom. It's a bit later than the rest, but it's fine. This is a cherry blossom, so just a decorative one. This is another pear. So again, so many buds growing. We should have a lot of fruit this year. Don't really know what we're going to do with all of this fruit, but we'll figure it out, and it won't go to waste because food waste is just not the way forward. Here is, what is this? I want to say it's an apple. Yeah, it's an apple. Again, it's not got many flowers on it, but that's fine. The plums are doing really, really well this year, like really well. The plums usually do. The year before last, we had some big pigeons come along and eat all of the fruit when they were really small, all of the plums things, which was a great shame, but you know, pigeons need to eat too, so can't get too upset with them. But here are what we can see of the plums so far. You can just see they're just all over the tree. So we're going to have quite a big task really of using all of these up, and they absolutely will not go to waste because plum jam, for one, is absolutely delicious, and I would like to make some what are they called, pies and whatnot, because I'd like to freeze them for when I move house, so I can have something in the freezer already ready, so it's not something that I then have to worry about when we do move. But yeah, so that's all of these. There's some fruit in the catio, there's not much. We've got this big grape here as well, which is really pretty. The fruit in here is primarily blackberries. So we've got some blackberries there, which are growing pretty well. We've got this big collection of horse chestnuts, which the cats really like. Speaking of cats, hey Luna. Yeah, I know. Then we've got big rose. And then this blackberry down here, again, a spineless one, which has also rooted itself in the ground. So we're going to get a lot of blackberries in here, hopefully, which will be really cool because you can't have too many blackberries, in my opinion. Controlling them so they don't overtake the garden is important. Obviously, we don't want it to spread anywhere else, but that's easy enough. So should be okay. We've got this other big fig here with loads and loads of figs on it. As I said, I've never had a fresh fig, so I don't really know what we're supposed to do with them, but they're fine for now. We've got the blueberries and we've got some already fertilized or pollinated, So we should get plenty of berries this year, and I love blueberries, and homegrown blueberries just hit different. They are so tasty and they're so flavorful, and they're just so much better in my opinion than shop bought ones. And shop bought blueberries are incredibly expensive as well. Look at Luna. Hey sweetie, you can't come out, you run away, and you can't do that. She loves coming outside in the garden, as you can see, but she loves investigating, and she would 100% just go off, and it's just too dangerous for her, especially with all the cars and stuff that are around and the new construction and stuff. It's just safer to keep her in, even though she wants to escape. But yeah, so, and we've got some more pears. Got this apricot tree, but it's never had a single apricot, which is unfortunate, but again, it's just kind of waiting, giving it time. We've got some more blueberries. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like these are ripe yet. No, I think these are quite early on compared to the other one, which is fine because, you know, patience and all of that. But it is what it is. We've got some grapes, and by the looks of things, we should actually be getting some grapes this year. And this one is really important to me, really special to me, because it's from my dad's old grapevine. So it means a lot to me, and I want to keep it forever. This is my big gooseberry, and you can just see the number of gooseberries on it. It's quite remarkable, really. And these gooseberries are so tasty. They don't have that really bitter kind of taste that you get with gooseberries usually. They are just delicious, and I ate 2 of them off of the vine, like straight off the vine last year, and honestly, so good, so tasty. And I don't really see gooseberries available in the store to buy. As a rule, you just don't see them. So to be able to grow them, it's just quite special, really. It's just something unusual that you just don't usually get. And then here is another blueberry with a lot of blueberries on it. I'm not sure which variety is which. We do have a pink one, which is maybe this one, I don't know. But yeah. And we've got some more apples. This one's got loads and loads and loads of buds on it, so we should get quite a good harvest on there. And then we've come around here for the last bit of the tour. We've got another gooseberry, which doesn't really seem to have any gooseberries on it, unfortunately, but hopefully the other ones make up for it. And then we've got some giant sequoias, some more giant sequoias, some peonies, some more peonies, and some roses. So that is all for today's garden tour. And we've got a little Emrys over there who's enjoying the sun and sitting in the shade for now. But yeah, so that is today's garden tour. There's not really too much going on. The garden is really small, but there's still plenty going on, you know? But yeah, also my horse chestnuts. I've been growing these for about 5 years, maybe 6 years, 7 years, something like that. And I just love horse chestnut trees, and I'm really excited for when I have a whole big kind of forest of horse chestnuts, because I just love them, and they're great for privacy, but also good for the environment as well, because you get plenty of animals enjoy like being in them and nesting in them and all that kind of stuff. So I just think they're really good to have. But yeah, so that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I really do appreciate it if you've made it this far. Please let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below, and if you like this sort of stuff, please subscribe if you're interested. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.